Hey everybody, it's Eric with another Rise of Skywalker video. Well, I'm at the gym today and I'm thinking, the movie was dumb, but it was fun, but I don't feel like it was a great conclusion to the 9-film Skywalker saga. And then it dawned on me there was one thing that they had in their hands they could have done. Disney, Lucasfilm. Just make a couple phone calls, pony up some dough, and this movie, the ending of this movie would have blown the roof off the cinema. All right, let's get to it. Let's go to the end of the movie. The Emperor, he sucked the life force out of Rey and Ben Solo, and then they're on the ground, and then I think Ben got up, and then he threw Ben down the shaft. He said, you're a Skywalker. I'm going to do what you did to me. And so we're left with Rey. And then the Emperor shoots the lightning in the sky, and all the rebel ships lose power, and they're sinking, and Rey is on her back, and she's looking up. And she sees the ships falling, and she feels defeated. And she's calling out like she did in the very beginning of the movie while she was meditating. She's calling out, be with me. Be with me. All right? Let's say she's getting angrier. Be with me. Be with me. And she's getting angry. And perhaps we see, I don't know, do we see a little red in the eyes? She's getting very, very angry. And the Emperor's laughing because he thinks Rey's going to turn bad and strike him down in anger so he can enter her body and live forever. So she's saying, be with me. She's getting really angry. And perhaps we hear a voice behind her and a blue figure of Qui-Gon Jinn. And we are with you, Rey. And maybe we have Obi-Wan Kenobi next. These are your final steps instead of your first steps. And maybe Mace Windu is there. All he can do, he can just nod. Samuel L. Jackson, show up, wear a robe and nod. And then we have Yoda. Oh, with you we are. And then let's go with Luke. Luke just there, he doesn't have to say anything. And then we have Leia. Instead of at the very end of the movie, Leia in her Jedi robes glowing. Let's see it now. Let's see it now. Leia. And then Hayden Christensen. So we got all the Jedi behind Rey. Hayden Christensen, he says, do what I did. Bring balance to the Force. Something like that. And so she has a team of ghost Jedi behind her. And they don't have their sabers out, but they're just standing there. We need to see them. And as each Jedi appeared and says something, that theater would be erupting. Because the crappy voiceover they did, most people that aren't Jedi nerds like me, it's going to go over their head. So to see the figures, to have the words of encouragement, and to have them stand behind her, that's what is needed here. And as Rey, the anger's gone, and the eyes don't go back to normal, or perhaps they glow another color. I don't know. And then the Emperor, senses that he's losing this battle, and then he brings the lightning down on Rey. And then Rey can hold it. She's struggling, and maybe she uses that hand thing, and she's struggling, and perhaps each of the little blue figures behind Rey just lift their hand and close their eyes, something like this. And then the lightning starts to turn on the Emperor, and the Emperor's like, what the hell's going on? And like Revenge of the Sith, I think Yoda kind of turned that lightning back on the Emperor. That's what's going on now. All the Jedi are just reaching out. Simple enough. We know that they can catch lightsabers, raise X-Wings, call lightning down, but we need to see them behind Rey to support Rey. Perhaps Rey is the Jedi that can channel all the Jedi of the past in the nether regions, in the netherworld. So they're all behind her, and together they bring that lightning down on the dark side and eviscerate it forever, disintegrate it forever. That would have brought the house down, in my humble opinion, and would have been one of the greatest endings of not only a Star Wars movie, but any movie. And it would have spanned decades of characters and generations working together to bring down the Sith for good. But we didn't get that. We got instead some voiceover work by these folks. They just didn't show up. They didn't turn the camera on. They turned on a microphone. And I think that was a pretty big missed opportunity. Just a thought I had when I was in the gym. What do you guys think? Do you think that's a cool idea? Any other changes you would make to this movie? Did you like The Rise of Skywalker? Let me know if you guys would be so kind. Leave a comment. If you're new here, please subscribe because I think I'll be talking some more Rise of Skywalker, if that's okay. All right? Well, everybody have a great day, a great night, a great weekend. And as always, I will see you on the new. Thanks for watching.